the tape. Let's dive into the tape.
Mike Rupp with a Yager-like salute.
Roll the tape.
Rupp with a shot. He's gone.
2 goals for Mike Rupp.
Look at him go. Tape the tape. Let's diggity dive right into the tape. Well, DZ, you are here. We could talk about forwards, we could talk about goaltenders, but I love talking about defensemen with you. You can break them down in ways that I cannot. And there's a really good one that we haven't talked about very much this year. I know it's Matthew Schaefer's been the talk of the town.
Yeah.
You got to talk about Cale Makar, but Quinn Hughes. What a game for the Vancouver Canucks. 7 points in his last 2 games. We're going to dive in on him a little bit.
Every time you watch him play, it feels like the puck's on his stick the whole game. Every time he's out on the ice, he's always controlling the play. And he's got almost that Bobby Orr style where he's able to control it and play it at his own pace. He'll speed it up, he can slow it down, he'll regroup, and he doesn't force anything unless he sees it. Unless he sees something, he's like, no problem, there's nothing in front of me, I'm going to turn back, slow it down, and we'll start over again. There's just a patience about his game that not many defensemen have.
So there's one thing, a former teammate of ours, Ryan McDonough. I remember when we played with him in New York, and one of the best things he did was his lateral stops on the blue line. And I always thought it was always interesting how he's so powerful, and he'd walk the line, slam the brakes on, go to the other way, slam it, and he'd do it like 2 or 3 times, and he'd get a shooting lane and get the shot through. And I know that position is even, you see more and more guys doing it. Quinn's got to be one of the best.
It's evolved in a way where it's less about those first 2 strides. He's always moving.
Well,
and I think that's what makes him so good. His feet are always moving. In the O-zone, he's circling around the net on the blue line, and his head is always up. You'll see in these clips now, most defensemen, you get that on the blue line, yeah, you're seeing the blocker in front of you, the forward coming out at you, but your head's down trying to find that puck and moving lanes. His head is up at all times. So that's why he's able to find these minuscule lanes in order for him to get the puck through.
And we got the clips. This is just from the game against Tampa, and it's pretty impressive, all those things he does. And when you got a defenseman that can get shots through, man, that's like dangling a carrot in front of us forwards to get in front of the net. You're going to watch Hughes here. I mean, just look at his movement to the middle of the ice, slam the brakes, and then kind of just shoots it through. We're going to get you're going to see him walk, and give us a pause right here if you don't mind. Bring it back just a little bit. So right there, see how all right, so he's going to slam the brakes on, and then I'm going to actually zoom in here a little bit and watch Yanni Gourde's stick go real slowly here. And right there, he's going to just shoot it right under that triangle right there. So he's going to shoot it through. It's got kind of a double screen, moving screen, whatever you want to call it in front. Nice little deflection in front of the goal. I mean, this is him creating something. I mean, you've got a good shot blocker walking across. He slams the brakes on, finds a lane.
He buys time for the forwards to get to the front of the net and then creates that lane. And here's another one. Great zone entry, which I believe he's leading the league in. Comes around the net. And most defensemen probably come around the net, maybe try the old school wraparound. The way he opens up his feet there, what I love about this, he has a puck on his stick, and these are fresh defensemen, that are coming off the ice for Tampa. He's so well respected. If I'm this defenseman, most players are going stick on puck and trying to gap him off at the corner there. Everyone lays back, so it gives him an extra second, allows him to come around the net, and there's so much respect for what he can do with the puck and his skating ability. It allows him that much more space on the ice.
I mean, he's got his 10-2 with his feet. Shoulders are square to the play. He's not closing anything off. I mean, he has options galore, and because his head's up, like you mentioned, DZ, he can make plays all the way out this way. He can make plays all the way this way. His body's not limiting him any way. He's open to the whole part of the ice, and that's what makes some of the moves he has so remarkable. Roll it forward, and this one we know he continues on and then finds the late guy, the defenseman, I think that is up top, firing that puck.
He goes through half the O-zone there. His head doesn't go down once.
And watch him up top here. Same thing. The extra step. You know, just that kind of freezes a defender and then just gets it done. I love this one. Bring that one back again here, and we're going to put a marker on Quinn.
This is my favorite part about his game. This is the evolution of his game. Obviously an offensive defenseman, but in order for him to get to the strength of his game, he's had to learn how to defend. And he's defending in the O-zone. He's setting his gap between the top of the circle and the blue line. Most defensemen are backing up and accepting this rush, which would potentially actually be a 3-on-2 if you're looking at this screen here. He sets a gap, surfing as what they call it.
Can you explain surfing real quick?
Yeah, so surfing is you're not turning backwards, you're actually you're skating forwards and you're cutting the angle down and cutting the gap off. So as opposed to accepting the rush, you're actually skating forwards as opposed to backwards.
Like
so
traditionally, you'd see just, all right, let's back up and receive.
Correct.
This is pressuring more.
He's coming off the left point, he's skating forwards, and he's creating an angle where he's able to squeeze off, I believe that's Berkshire in there.
Yeah.
And now they're able to, they close off the gap at the blue line. They're able to receive the puck back, and then they're back on the offense, which is the strength of his game.
And roll this one forward, and this is what I love too, because you're not expecting that as a forward. You're not expecting the weak side defenseman to be right up in your grill. And this is the part coming up here that I love. Bring it back a second. This is like video game stuff right here. I don't know if this means anything, but this is what I love. You're going to pause it right there. You're going to have Quinn. All right, he's right here. Go forward slowly with this if you don't mind. So this puck's going to go up the wall, and they're going to play it back up. Okay, so he's going to be up here. He's going to try to make sure that he's holding everything. And then this puck tried to get chipped by him. He bats it out of the air, grabs it, spins there. Watch how many times he spins. Another one here. Get another body in there. Still has the puck. Now someone's going to take a run at him. Bounces off of him, spins again. He's just all over the place, just spinning like a top, and the puck goes the other way. Another one walking. That skating ability's like that acceleration, DZ, is unreal.
His feet are always moving and his head is always up. So he knows what the next play is before he's about to make it. And he's also creating confusion in the offensive end because most teams are defending 5 guys in a quadrant. So when he's going from high ice to low ice, now there's a transfer between the forward and the defenseman. When he's moving laterally, now there's a transfer from forward to forward. And that's what creates those open lanes. He's shooting the puck more, which is allowing lanes to open up for the forwards down low, allowing them to get to the net and the seam plays to open up.
So to your point, I love that you just said that, because if you're going zone, if you're playing like a zone defense, like he's passing, he's making you make decisions and communication. So you and I might have to communicate a ton because Quinn might be down in your area and might have to switch up. But if you're going man on man, good luck.
Yeah.
Like, you're one of the best skating guys in the league.
It's a lose-lose situation.
It's a lose-lose. I mean, he's been absolutely incredible and fun to watch. 7 points, like we said, in his last 2 games. But look at the board here. Just some of his league rankings in some of these statistical categories. That's impressive.
First is usually pretty good.
First is good.
And yeah, exactly. Not a numbers guy. But as I said before, every time he's on the ice, it feels like the puck is on his stick the whole time.
So zone exits, which I think is one of the most important things in hockey, coming out of D-zone coverage. Zone exits, number 1. Zone entry, so now let's get into the offense, number 1. It's a good start.
All those stats just paint the picture of, again, he's worked on his game on the defensive side, which has allowed him to get to his strengths on playing on the offensive side.
All right, there it is. Quinn Hughes. Keep your eyes on him. He's been pretty spectacular so far this season.